Hey guys, this is the branch vlog for version 0.1.9.1, so this one, and usual thing, go through each thing I've done step by step, not huge granularity if there's already videos about. So firstly, creating the new level, right, okay, first of all pop open hallway so you can see where it is at this point in time, may well change further down the line. It is that one. So that's that side, and in terms of the actual level, looks like this at the moment. So yeah, created a quick new monitor, asset, what else? Quick new bed thing. Finally used the books. Added a couple extra things in, and yeah, just created two new doors. I've created a video that should be uploaded around about the same time as this one, which talks about the changes I made to the desk lamp blueprint and the light switch blueprints. Okay, so let's have a look at what is next. Yeah, I made it agnostic. I kind of just incorporated everything that you'd ever need. So the original blueprint just had a point, and I didn't want to create a light switch for just spot and a light switch for just rect. So I just did this. So just got separate arrays for each one. Goes through a process of if it's not empty, so it gets rid of those errors that popped up. I've discussed it in that lighting video to do with, I think it's interior and exterior lighting or shadows. There's only one video on mine called interior and exterior, so you can find it that way. So if it's true, if it's turned on, turn it off. If it's turned off, turn it on, and then move to the next spotlight. If there's nothing there in spotlight, don't worry about it. Here, the rect lights, conscious I'm going to end up going into it too deep, so I'm not, leave it for that video. The rect is external lights, they're internal lights, and that just toggles the shadows from the external lights when the internal lights come on, and that's that. So that is the making it agnostic. Is valid logic. I did like an array is not empty, kind of, and is valid because it's either going to be empty or not empty. So if it's not empty, it won't do anything. Well, it'll pass through to the next branch and then it'll pass through to nothing. Done. So that solves the errors. v2, v3, as you've seen before when I play it, I managed to create that door transition level, which gets it to populate whatever sprite is on that door blueprint, gets it to populate it into the next level. Can't do that one yet because that's the bathroom and have not done the bathroom yet. That is another branch. So you see here, it's white door, magic. If it doesn't crash, there we go, white door again. So yeah, funnels through that. I've got video on how I got it to funnel through almost. It's kind of like a Resident Evil style load process. So I've got that, that's them two. And the assets. So I only made a couple of extra things. That one is new. That's new. Just playing around with the beds. If you look at it sideways, sometimes it's crazy. Like the 2.5D stuff. That's it. And the bed's tilted because it didn't look quite right. Still not ultimate top-notch quality, but on at least on first glance, and with the way I've got the maybe do need to push forward the box collision. I'll do that now actually while you're watching. But yeah, it kind of gives the illusion of 3D. Right, I pressed G to do that by the way, and Alt and 3 is no lights. So kind of like how it looked before like Unreal 5.1 or whenever they started doing orthographic shadows or yeah, sprite shadows. with lights, and then just, yeah, I guess that's just like box done, or why is box done, or the difference between them two. And then there's all just the others, just holding Alt. That's for when you need your eyeballs melting. Okay, so I tend to do that now that I've got exterior lighting working. Exterior lighting again, just that. The rectangle things are brilliant. I saw it last night and I thought I'm going to have to create something with this. So I'm going to update all the lighting to have rect as external and them as internal, and the light switch is going to the shadows on and off. So if you look at the shadows now, that's from the rect, that's exterior shadows. Exterior shadows gone, interior shadows on, but exterior light is still flowing through. So rather than, you know, just doing loads of extra shadows, because I need to test it in real life, but I'm almost certain that if you have interior lights on, it'll wipe out exterior shadows, because they're no longer shadows now, are they? It's like it's no longer an absence of light. But that's that. That's essentially that level, just done, nice and tidy. I will show you the other level I've done, the new way of lighting. Save that, I didn't do anything new. So yeah, like that. We've got that stays on by default, and we've got here. So you've got the exterior shadows. There we go. That kind of does like a better example, really. The lights are very bright though, so I think there are shadows from that light, as you can see, but not as pronounced. But I don't know, that light kind of looks perfect for that. You know, like it looks really nice on the background. So that's what I've done so far. This time you notice on the right that I've really planned ahead rather than just doing the next one, then the next one. So I've done the new branch, ported it over to, there you go, to the right one, this. So that's why the one I'm showing you now is technically no longer current. The next step is the kitchen, then the storeroom, then the guard post, and all the others you see here. So upper dorms, lower dorms, recreation room, and hallway. When I say hallway V2, what I mean is, you see I've kind of done this, haven't I? I've kind of done this hallway quickly, and then done that bit, and done that bit, and then that bit, and then there's like, oh, what's this? Like, what's this nonsense? That is old. That's probably the oldest thing I've got in the game right now. So, in terms level wise, so yeah, just part 2 is that section of the wider section. But yeah, I thought you'd like to. I'm going to show what on earth is that, by the way. Old light switches from when I put the. Originally, I had all the levels in one thing, and I just had you teleport to different bits. And I thought, oh my god, should I like turn off the vision, like freeze it, and then you teleport to another room, and then unfreeze it, rather than it going like you press that and it goes like zoom to the next level and zoom to the next level. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it separate levels and get it to flow through everything. So that's kind of that. But one extra thing I want to show you, I've never shown you before actually. In the process of making everything, when I did all the documentation, I created like visual elements of the game as well. So press F twice to do that. So you see this is like the breakdown. You see that right there. That's version 1 of the protagonist. But yeah, so what you've noticed right now by the look of that hallway, can I just toggle it out? There you go, you see that? It's essentially that. couple of things are different. So you see lower dorms is there. I haven't put lower dorms there right now, and cafeterias here, but cafeteria right now is there. It's just a door movement now. Now it's all separate levels. That's the only thing. Just move the door, move the player start. I'll just pop it to there. It's just that when I was running through the level, it seemed like a good place to put it, and also I didn't need to run all the way over here. And yeah, but to give a bit of detail into it, I thought you'd really be interested. I know I would be if I was like nerding up on it. So this is the prologue, the initial bit. That line you see there, I haven't missed. I haven't like made it in the wrong place. The story demo will be all the prologue, and then the very first start of the protagonist bedroom. Protagonist bedroom will be different in Act 1, as you'll discover for story reasons. But so that's why it's split like this. So this is all prologue that you see I'm building right now. Then that all there up to the storeroom, you see the upper dorms. The storeroom is there. So then that becomes Act 1. So it's that bit, and then it continues. Everything you see in each one of these act sections is everything you'll be able to do, everything you'll be able to walk around and interact with. So essentially the map for the act. So then Act 1 extra starts here. You've got here, you've got that. That's narrow. I've already said it's an event. Okay, so I was going to tell you it was an event, but it's kind of obvious. That going through here. And then Act 2 is part of Act 1, that bit, but then changed. And then there's an extra bit, so like the engine room and evacuation pods. Not here because you don't access it in this bit. Purple because I can't remember. I think purple is you can't use it instantly for later on. Fire's fire. Yep. So then there's the action demo. So where there's a bit of, it's got a bit of horror in it. It's got a bit of thriller. It's got maybe a couple of, I don't think I'll do jump scares, but just a bit of fun, right? Like get the guns, get using up some ammo. So yeah, that is that bit of Act 1. Going into Act 2, all the way through here, blockades, a bit of fire, like obviously you can overcome the fire through like fire extinguishers or like a sprinkler system. Go through here, element, and then it goes further and further and further. Yeah, purple is you can access it right away, that's right. So then you go here, and then you've got this bit, and that's the last of the ship. And then Act 3, I'm not going to try and divulge too much, but yeah, then Act 3 is Mercury, going through there, and then right at the end. So that is the game map, and that is why, quite tidily, by accident, there you see we nice and tidy wrap up for 0.2, and that is everything in the prologue done and dusted then. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'll be able to get through these rooms pretty quickly at this level of quality. Then my plan is to do that level of quality for each one of these, then each one of these, then each one of these, and then it'll be a case of we'll do a full quality overhaul for everything. Let's go. There we go. Oh, Control and L should do. Oh, is it Control and L? Control and 0 does the full scope. That's that. Close it down. Don't save it. Yeah, I thought you'd find like that interesting into, because I know it's a bit of a quicker branch. Flesh it out a bit, show you a bit of cool stuff in between. I think that kind of covers everything. The kitchen is inside the cafeteria, just so you see where it's going to be placed next. yeah, that's fine. Just those light switches we got rid of. There we go. So that's just the kitchen, and I've told it's the kitchen, and why? Because it's already freaking named kitchen. I just show you the sort of, well, not load, might still work, but I haven't got a save from the kitchen. Ah, cool, it still works. It's not very friendly. Yeah, so you'll be able to go behind the back, go to the kitchen. I like the cool stuff you get in the old, kind of in the old games as well. You know, you can't really see what's going on, and you press like use, and then you collect something hidden. I think Pokemon is a good example of that. You know, when you just like you spam the E button to see if there's anything to pick up in like the darkness bits or something. But yeah, when I do each one of these rooms, intermittently I'll upgrade the lighting with that what I call exterior, so the rectangle lighting, and the interior, which is just point and spot. Majority will be point. Very rarely will I have a light switch interacting with spot. The only time, last thing I will say, the only time I think I'm going to have spotlights as interior lighting will be in like the test subject area, a bit like a police interrogation, where it's like a spotlight in the middle of the room going down, casting a shadow. I really want to make that look really, really slick. But apart from that, most of the time it'll just be point. Loads to do, as always, but absolutely, like, we're really getting somewhere now. Like, this is the bare bones of the prologue, cutting out the quests and things and rejigging a couple of things. It's bare bones of the prologue, almost like done. Draft prologue without the functionality. Yeah, just thought you'd enjoy it. This video, and the next one, I'd say I'll probably be done in about well under 2 weeks. Each one of these, as you can see, the little time. That's when you can expect it. Yeah, and then wrap up nicely for my birthday 0.2 of the thing. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later.